At the roadside, the boss was walking with his office secretary, engaged in conversation, when suddenly an old woman, sitting beside a small vegetable cart, called out lovingly, "Son, you dropped some money." "Thank you, ma'am, for pointing that out. Tell me, how much are the tomatoes?" The old woman smiled gently. "Son, 2 for $1. Everything here is just $1. At that moment, the secretary reminded him, "Sir, we're getting late for the meeting. We should leave immediately." The boss replied softly, "Just a minute. I want to taste one tomato first." The old woman wiped her dupatta clean, rubbed a tomato, and handed it to him. The secretary quickly said, "Sir, don't eat it without washing it." But the boss smiled, took a bite, and said, "Wow, this tomato smells so fresh and sweet." The old woman said, "Son, these are from my own little farm. I picked them fresh this morning." The boss sighed and said sadly, "Auntie, these vegetables are so good, yet you sell them for just $1? Don't you face any loss?" The old woman laughed and said, "Son, I didn't study much. I made everything $1 to keep the math simple. Even if I lose a little, God has given me enough." The boss took out some bills from his bag, placed them in her hand, and said, "Here, Auntie, $100. It's all yours. I'll come in the evening to collect the vegetables." The old woman was stunned. "Son, this is too much." The boss smiled. "Keep it, Auntie. Your hard work deserves respect, not just payment." Tears welled up in the old woman's eyes. "All right, son, I'll wait for you." The boss then left. A few hours later, after the meeting ended, the secretary reminded him, "Sir, you gave that old woman money for vegetables, but we never went back to collect them." The boss smiled and said, "Do you really think I gave that money just for vegetables? Look at her. An uneducated woman, yet she grows her own crops and works hard even in this cold weather. People like her deserve support. Meeting her today wasn't an accident. It was a message of humanity." The secretary respectfully said, "Sir, you truly are a great man." It was 6 in the evening. The boss was still at work when the secretary called him, her voice filled with urgency. "Sir, please come quickly, and that old woman is still waiting for you." The boss was startled. "What? I'm coming right now." He rushed to the spot. The secretary pointed ahead. "Look, sir, she's still there, shivering in the cold, but she hasn't moved an inch." A pang of pain struck the boss's heart. He walked toward her. The old woman looked up weakly and said, "Son, you finally came. I've been waiting for you since morning." She reached under her cart and pulled out several plastic bags. "These are all your vegetables, son. I packed them separately for you." The boss asked in astonishment, "Auntie, what if we hadn't come back? Why didn't you go home?" The old woman replied softly, "Son, when someone buys something, it becomes their right. You paid for it, so now it's yours. I promised I'd wait until you returned. A person should always keep their promise, no matter the weather." Tears rolled down the boss's cheeks. He whispered, "Auntie, people like you are a blessing to this world." Friends, if you were touched by the old woman's honesty, please like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below.